Alright, what's up, people? Your favorite Overwatch guy here. I wasn't gonna make a video on the whole news going on with Overwatch, but I still like Overwatch, and I felt I should give my 2 cents about it. If you're new to Overwatch, none of this is gonna mean anything, probably. So, to explain this whole thing as thoroughly as I can, and as quickly as I can, basically, about, back in 2019, Overwatch 2 was announced. Overwatch 2 was announced with this, the 0-hour cinematic. And this cinematic was the hypest shit ever. This was so fucking sick. I gotta see Genji deflect this shit again. Gives me goosebumps every time. Get fucked. Yeah, so that was really exciting, but I, like most people, had a similar reaction to when this was announced, that being, what? Why the fuck do we need an Overwatch 2? Then we got the gameplay trailer, which was also hype as fuck. Story missions. We were gonna get story, baby. Now again, if you're new to Overwatch, this is gonna make no sense, but Overwatch's lore is fucking amazing. It is so fucking cool. Like, Overwatch's lore is honestly one of the big, like, reasons I still play this game. I know that sounds goofy as hell, but the story is so fucking cool. Like, watch any of their cinematics, and it's like Blizzard is sitting on this gold mine of lore, and they're just like, maybe I'll go take a shit in the corner instead. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. There was gonna be story missions. There was gonna be a fucking, I don't know if they show it in this trailer, hero missions. There was gonna be hero missions, and there was gonna be, where is it? Level up your heroes. Look at this shit. We were getting a full Overwatch 2, like, single-player game / co-op thing, I guess. That was gonna be fucking sick. It was gonna be so fucking cool. But all this was announced back in 2019, November 2019. And that was hype as hell. It was so fucking exciting. And then Overwatch 1 stopped getting updates. I'm pretty sure at the time... So I got into Overwatch in 2018. I played the beta back in 2016, but I lived in an area that didn't have internet, so I couldn't play the game on launch. But I've bought like 4 fucking copies of this game, and it's useless now because they deleted Overwatch 1. But I don't want to get into that. So it was this thing of like Overwatch 2 being announced, and it was like very exciting. Look at this. Oh my god! Customize your abilities. Holy shit, Genji got a buff. But it was very exciting because the story in Overwatch 2, or in Overwatch, is so fucking cool. And it was something that it was like, okay, we're getting something really cool here, new abilities, new missions, like the whole thing. It's like, holy shit, this is gonna be amazing. But then a few years go by, and Overwatch 1 gets nothing. Gets fuck all. During the entire pandemic, while everyone was playing video games, because what the fuck else are you gonna do? Overwatch 1 got jack shit. I think they might have added Echo. When was Echo added? April 14th, 2020. And then that was, I'm pretty sure, the last piece of content we got up until Overwatch 2. Besides, I guess, like the anniversary events, but that's new skins. Basically, TLDR, trying to organize my thoughts with all this nonsense, they basically stopped updating Overwatch 1, and for lack of better term, killed the game. They didn't actually kill it. People were still playing the game, obviously. But a lot less people were playing the game because they got bored of it. Every time I came back to Overwatch during the pandemic, I would play for shorter and shorter spurts because I would come back and be like, this feels the exact same when I stopped playing 6 months ago. And because it was, like, nothing had changed. So then I stopped playing, and then I'd come back and I'd play for a month, and then I'd stop playing. And then Overwatch 2 got a release date, and I got a beta. And I played the beta and was like, wow, this is kind of sick. And I spent like $40 on it. But I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. There was a small part of me that was just hopeful because I loved this game so much that while I was playing the beta, I was like, wow, this is kind of similar to what I've already been playing. But I was like huffing the fucking hopium, being like, well, this is just a beta, you know, it's just a beta. It'll be way different when it comes out. It'll be so good. And then the game came out, and then the new heroes were added, the new maps were added, and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. And I was just more excited for people to be playing Overwatch again. But it was like, the PvP stuff got pushed back, which was like, okay, that's fine. It's at least coming. And then recently, fucking 18 hours ago, as of recording this, now here is the part where a lot of people watching this kind of checked out.
And so we're left with another difficult choice. Do we continue to pour all that effort into PvE, hoping that we can land it at some point in the future? Or do we stick with this set of values we've aligned on and focus on the live game and focus on serving all of you? With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression. Those things just aren't in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring...
Understatement of the fucking year right there, guy. But this news was definitely crushing, because this suddenly made everyone realize that, holy shit, the reason the game was dead back in 2020, and, like, the reason all the, like, a lot of people have excused a lot of the nonsense Overwatch 2 has been doing. Like, the fucking ridiculous battle, like the battle pass and new heroes being locked behind the battle pass. And if you're new to the game and getting it for the first time, I know it's free to play, but all the fucking heroes are locked. This isn't fucking Apex Legends. In Apex Legends, the heroes, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, are locked, but it's not the same. It is not the same. The game does not revolve around the heroes, or the legends, or whatever the fuck they're called. Not in the same way Overwatch does. You can't swap heroes in the middle, or legends, in the middle of a game in Apex. At least not that I know of. It's a fucking battle royale. So you can't switch fucking god. You can't switch legends in the middle of a game. But in Overwatch, a lot of that, you gotta counter heroes and stuff like that. And if it's like, oh, we got a Roadhog, can you switch to Reaper? No, sorry, he's locked right now. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what it actually takes to unlock. From what I've heard from friends, it takes, like, you just have to, like, play the game a bunch. Which wouldn't be that bad, but it's like, just fucking give all the heroes on launch, you fucking... God. I was fine with the battle pass because I was like, okay, the battle pass is coming out, but at least it's just going to be skins. And some of the skins have been pretty cool. And then it wasn't that. And then the shop came out and all the fucking ridiculous prices, like the insane prices. The One Punch Man collaboration, I didn't buy any of the skins from him. Because to buy the 3-pack of skins, to get the necessary coins as a Canadian dude, it was going to cost the price of a brand new fucking video game. Are you telling me I could get 3 Overwatch skins, or I can buy the new Zelda game? Go fuck yourself, Blizzard. Now, again, it's such a shame. I know there's been a lot of people that have been, like, really, like, praying for Overwatch's downfall. As someone who's a genuine fan of this game, it is just really sad to see that it's like the reason this game I love so much has kind of gone down the shitter is now essentially for nothing. Like, the fans have excused a lot of the nonsense for Overwatch 2 up until now because the hopes of PvE was still coming. And now PvE is just not happening, at least not in the same way it was originally set to be. But also, I think it's something that I think deep down somewhere, I think I realized was going to happen to some extent. Because when Overwatch 2's whole thing was announced, and it talked about how every season there's going to be either a new map or a new hero, I was like, how the fuck are they going to keep up with that? There's going to be new skins, all this stuff. Every 60 days, there's going to be, like, a bunch of new stuff. And I was like, how are they going to keep up with that? Mainly, I was going based on their track record with Overwatch 1, which was releasing one hero every 2 years. So I was like, man, they're going to have their work cut out for them. I think the other thing with this being released, with this being announced, is the fact that it's like everyone's wondering what the fuck they were working on for the last, like, 4 years. And I honestly think what happened, this is just me spitballing, but I think people see Blizzard as this massive fucking company. And it is. Like, I don't know what Blizzard is worth. Oh, you know, about $61 billion. Jesus Christmas. And I know this isn't just Overwatch, but the unfortunate thing is that it's like, I think the reality is the fact that I think there is a lot of talented people. I think there's genuinely a lot of talented, dedicated people working on this game. Overwatch 2 still looks amazing. I've really liked a lot of the new skins. How they're priced, I don't care for. It's a shame where I know a lot of people are getting very angry. And I've just spent this last 15 minutes ranting. But it is genuinely sad to see. I know a lot of fans are very disappointed, but also, like, a lot of Overwatch content creators. I can't imagine that it's like, holy shit, this is the game that's put food on my table for the last several years, and it's like, it's just kind of going down the shitter a little bit. Now, talking a little bit about the roadmap itself, honestly, I don't really know what to feel of it. It's okay, I guess. Season 5, like Mischief and Magic, out of that logo kind of looks a bit like shit. Quest Watch seems kind of interesting. Cinematic reveal, cool. Summer Games is pretty cool. On Fire returning is actually kind of exciting because I fucking love that Overwatch one. Creator Workshop mode, I don't know what that is. Maybe they explained it in this video. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the whole thing. But Season 6, story missions, new support hero, Flashpoint, hero mastery, all this stuff. I don't know what it actually means, but it's stuff that what they are showing here still looks interesting. But it's still a problem of, like, there's been so much bullshit with Overwatch 2 up until now. And a lot of the people have been giving the game a lot of excuses, and now that excuse is literally mute. So it's kind of just like, oh man. Obviously, like, Blizzard has had so much fucking nonsense over the last little while. Beyond the video game aspect, there's been a lot of, like, terrible people that worked at Blizzard that hopefully no longer work there, and just the whole thing as a whole is just really sad to see. I had plans to do more Overwatch videos. I know it's been a month since I did the Lifeweaver reaction or whatever the fuck that was, and it's been even longer. I did the Loverwatch video 3 months ago, and the last How to Play thing was Junkrat back in like January. But yeah, and I haven't really done much Overwatch since because I got kind of bored doing videos on it, but I recently had kind of a thing because I wanted to go back and do some more videos on it, and now I'm a little bit like, ah, man. Like, Star Watch came out, and I did a video on it, but I was just kind of bored. Because Star Watch was fine, but it was still really balanced and felt a little rushed, and it was just kind of like, I don't really know what to feel of this. We'll see how it goes. I don't think Overwatch 2 is dead, because I think the reality is there's a lot of, like, the game is making money. There's a lot of people that just don't give a shit about PvE and just want the PvP stuff. Like, there's a lot of people that just don't give a fuck. They just want to hop into quick play and fucking one-shot people with Widowmaker, which is totally fine. I don't really know what this video was. This is just kind of a big rant. I never do videos like this. But this is probably gonna be the last Overwatch video I do for, like, ever. I shouldn't say that, but I won't be doing Overwatch stuff. But I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble. Also, if you made it this far, go check out some of my other stuff. I like the Resident Evil video was great. I did the Last of Us series was great. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm pretty happy with how those videos turned out. If you only watch my Overwatch stuff, maybe check out my other things. They're pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, so that is it for this video. I'm gonna go take, like, a shit now. So, bye. Also, if you're curious about the gameplay that's been running this whole time, I did win the game. Okay, bye.